Good morning. This is Sheila from my Cardstock Creations and Mini Albums, and today I'm gonna show you how I created this little shaker snowman. A lot of people have been doing different shakers on the Facebook groups that I belong to, and this is one that I created myself. All right, it measures. Let me see. It measures about 4 inches by 2.5 inches wide. And I don't know if everybody has a Cricut or a Silhouette, but this is how I created mine. So what I did was I went into Design Space and I used the slice and weld features, and if you're familiar with the Cricut, then you know what I'm talking about. And all I did was take 2 different size circles and I welded them together to form this piece here, and this is which is the back piece of the shaker. And then for the front piece, I actually took another circle and I made it a little bit, like say maybe 1/8 of an inch smaller than this size circle here. And then on the Design Space, I placed it in the center as best as I could, and I just sliced it out. And so that's how I got this piece there. And because my glitter portion is paper, it's not that sturdy, so if you have regular glitter cardstock, you won't need to create another piece. I just did it because I wanted more stability, so I made 2, one with the glitter and one plain. And this glitter paper made a mess of everything. I doubt that I'll ever use it again. Then for the shaker, on this one I used 2 of the transparency pieces, and if you have this is really thin. All I did on the Cricut was put it on custom cut, and then I found transparency and it cut out these circles really nice. And what I did was make these circles the same size as this one big one here. And on the one that I showed you, I actually used 2 before I glued it down, but I think this time I'm just going to try to use the 1, and it will save, you know, it will save you money in the end. Alright, so, and then I also made a hat, and the hat, all I did was use a square, and I made one of the squares, I took a circle portion and I just laid it on top a little bit, and then I sliced to get this little curve here. Then I took another square and I made it into a triangle, and then joined these 2, welded these 2 pieces together, and then I sized it to the right size of my snowman. And then for the scarf, how I did this was the same thing. All I did was use a circle. I cut out a little portion up top, and then I stretched it out a little bit, and then these 2 pieces I used, I cut out squares and just used it, narrowed it down, and that's how I joined. And then I joined everything together to form the scarf. If you don't want to go through all that trouble, you can go online and find a picture of a scarf, and if you know how to upload it into Design Space and then tweak it, then you can do that. So the construction of it is, because I'm only using one of the transparency, I will be putting the shaker stuff in the middle here. And for this project, use some glue that when it dries you're not going to see it. This here is the clear gel tacky glue from Aleene's, and this works out really well. I did try her other tacky glue, the original, but I found that it left marks, and you don't want any marks, the glue to show. Alright, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to place some of the confetti stuff, I guess that's what they call it, in the center. And I'm just using some snowflakes. Oops. Static cling. Get a couple more blue ones. Okay. I actually don't use too much because I want to get some more blue in there. Because then, you know, it's not going to move around too well. Alright, that's enough for now. So what I'm going to do, static cling, what I'm going to do is take my glue and I'm just going to go very lightly make some dots with the glue. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I'm just going to make some little dots all the way around. You don't want too much because you you don't want to make a mess. Alright, just a little up top here. Okay, so then you take your clear transparency sheet and just lay it on top, just like so. If it overlaps a little bit, don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside, let that dry just a little bit, and I'm going to attach my glitter pot to this backing and do the same. Just add a little glue, you don't have to go crazy. You try not to put too much because you don't want it to come squirting out the sides too much. And if you don't have a Cricut, you can also get 2 different size punches and do the same. Or you can just print out a pattern online and cut it out by hand. I'm just going to pick this up because alright. And if you use, like I said, the thicker cardstock, you won't have to do this extra step. I'm doing this step because I didn't have glitter cardstock at the moment. I just had the paper. Alright, so now we want to glue that on top of the back piece. I'm just going to make a little dots again around the edge. Lay that up down on top. Just like so. Alright. So I'm going to let that dry just a little bit, and I'm going to decorate my hat and my scarf. You can use anything you like. I just chose a gel pen just to decorate just a little bit. You can do something different. Yeah. I guess I'll just put little stars. And decorate it any which way you like. It's hard to believe that we're thinking about Christmas and the holidays already. It goes by fast. Alright. I'm hoping that this is dried enough. What I did, I added my string before I put the hat on. So I'm going to make a punch up top here. Woo! Add a little string. Since I posted this on Facebook to the groups that I belong to, I've had so many compliments, and a few people asked if I sold them, and at the moment I'm not selling them, but that could be sometime in the future. Alright, so I'm just going to add a little glue right here in the center of the hat. And just place that over there, just like that. And then for the scarf, I just added a little dot of glue again. Place that right there. Now you could choose to not put a face on, or if you'd like to put a face on. All I did was take a magic marker and make two little dots for the eyes. I guess you can't really see it on this for some reason. I don't know, the gold is making it hard to see. And then for the nose, I just took a piece of orange paper and just cut off like a little triangle. Hold on one second. You can see I just went something like that. Made a little triangle and put a little dab of glue on it, and then just laid that down for the nose. I know you can't really see my eyes and things. I'm gonna have to try to get a different marker, but that's all is to it. If you have any questions, you can post them down below, but I hope you enjoyed this quick little video of my snowman, and there'll be others. I'm planning on doing a Christmas stocking one and Santa Claus. That will be coming in the next week or so. Alright, thank you for watching my video, and you have a wonderful day.